Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sandra McEwen's Enamel Studio for another fun-filled. Well, hey, Lulu. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was literally, should I stream? Should I not stream today? But I decided to stream because I'm like, no offense, but I can get things done a lot faster not streaming them. And I was like, oh, I've got so much to do. But I decided to stream. I've committed to streaming, so here we are. So welcome to the stream. And today, well, hello, mystery enamel. How mysterious. How are you? Welcome to the stream. And yes, so busy. Oh, good news. The housing situation has magically, we sold the house successfully. We've bought another house successfully. The magic paperwork has been magicified and it is all done as of yesterday at 2 p.m. So and it's amazing, like everything. We did have to go into the lawyer's office one time to sign like 3 things to sell the house, but every single thing else. Oh, Leslie, welcome. You are the mysterious enameler. But anyway, so it's all done. Blah blah blah. Now it's just relaxing and getting ready to move, which I have started to pack up my studio. I have like 4 weeks before we're actually leaving, but it's a lot of stuff. So I've been kind of picking through the things that that I don't use that often and boxing them up, and they're all over there. So, in fact, you know what I boxed up today? I boxed up the arc welder because I was out of argon. I wasn't going to buy more argon before I moved. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be using it. Let's just put it in a box. So arc welder is over there. So exciting, so exciting. And yes, so anyway, let us continue along. Let me show you what we're working on today. And no, I'm not going to show you how my enamel art jam is my project, and if I feel like sharing, I will, but right now I'm not feeling like sharing. You may never see that project again, or maybe you will. We'll see how it turns out. But we're not going to be looking at that today, because guess what we're doing today? In my new studio in Ohio, I am not going to be having an acetylene torch. No problem. I'm going to be using an easy torch with a little propane thing, but I know there's going to be some sort of learning curve. I've done it. I'm going to be calling up my friend Magda and getting some pointers on that. And yes, whatever the oxygen thing, maybe we'll just see how it is. But I thought, you know what, while I still have a lot of acetylene in the tank. I need to save some for the 2 workshops I'm teaching before I go, but I thought I would do some fusing, just have some things. Yes, easy orco. Yeah, I'm not, it's just out of my comfort zone. And I've already located, there is a jewelry school in Ohio. It's about an hour from our house that we bought, that rents out a jewelry studio for like an hour or a day. So if worse comes to worse and I really, really feel like I need to use an acetylene tank, I can go to that place. And I'm going to hopefully make some friends over there if I have to. But hopefully I won't have to. And so, yeah, so I've got and I'm not going to be doing all of these today, but I'd like to get everything that hasn't been fused in this tray fused before I go, because that will be like a year's worth of enameling. And, you know, they'll give me plenty to do. Hey, Margaret. Hello. Welcome. And so, yes, this is as far as I've got. I pulled this stuff out, and we're going to probably do the easy, no offense, we're going to do kind of the easy fusing today. I've got some things. I'm making just a solo That's going to be a solo cicada right there. This is just going to be a sweet little thing. That's also kind of, I've got this, it's going to be shades of purple and black. I've got this little drop, or should it go like this? I think it should go like that. So there's going to be that. Also probably not going to use that in front of a live audience. I've got a lot of earrings. So let's honestly figure out what we're going to, we don't need these because I've got some of these fused. So definitely I wanted to make some of those. So I'm going to, let's see. Am I going to fuse the bead? No, I am not going to fuse. Oh, am I going to fuse the bead? No, I decided not to. Because I feel like my last stream, I just was terrible at everything, and I don't want to have another stream where I'm just terrible at everything. So I wanted some easy wins today. And honestly, it was actually, I think, easier to just solder those beads. So Christina asked, the foil you use as the foundation for your enameling, is that just regular supermarket alfoil? No, that is, good question. That is a fine silver extra thick foil that I buy from enamelartsupply.com. So it is A, 100% fine silver sheet, and B, thicker than the fine silver sheet that you might buy at like a craft store for gilding. That would be maybe too thin. You could totally use it, but it might break apart. So enamelartsupply.com is where I purchase it in the United States. They ship abroad, but you could also do, what's that other kind of silver foil? You could do Kambu foil, but Jimbari, that Italian, beautiful Italian foil. So that, all right, so we're going to, let me get a piece of paper so I can see. Let's decide what we're tackling today, and it won't be that bead. And it was because I didn't make any blanks. I'm over those beads. All right, we got that pair of earrings I definitely want to do. I want to do these, and let's see what else. I know I'm doing the earrings, but sometimes it's easier to get the earrings and the pendants kind of done separately. I'm going to do 3 pairs of these. That's good. I love, no one's bought, no, actually that's not true. I did sell a pair of these. I love these. I love this little shape. So why not get these as well? This and that. And what else? What else is easy? I'm like, not those. Oh, no, these are easy. I think we can do all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This probably is quite literally more than enough. Oh, I do want to do these flowers though. No, I don't. Do I? And tell you what, maybe we'll do one fancy thing. That looks like enough fusing for one day, I think. Or at least one thing. Christina. Oh, hello from Russia. Well, hello. Welcome to the Enamel Show. So, also another question. Well, everyone's chatty today. That's got being a master at enameling. What have you found to be the most difficult part in enameling? I'll have to think about that. Honestly, probably just getting out of your own head about it and trusting the process, because it's not a complicated, or getting too set in your ways. You don't want to do that. Always being willing to try something new, just because something, there are always better ways to do things, and don't always do the easy thing. keep experimenting. I don't know that that answers the question. So we got this. I'm going to go ahead and, as much as I want to do one of these, I'm going to do that later. This is just me and the acetylene tank later. We'll deal with that. So we'll set these over here. And so before we've got a lot of prep work to do, and you might be thinking, this seems like a lot of sawing. It was 0 sawing because I had these laser cut. So that doesn't mean that they're not going to take a lot of work to get fused. I need to get more of this. But what I like to do before we get, honestly, 80% of this whole procedure is prepping for fusing. So I'm going to get some more fine silver sheet because I'm going to cut a piece of backing for each one of these things. And this won't be enough silver. So let's go ahead and let's see. I have a delight. This is it's like a beautiful piece of silver wrapped. Look at this gorgeous piece of silver. What is that? Hopefully just a piece. Nice. Look, oh, there's 2 pieces of silver in there. Well, I needed to order silver before we moved because I technically don't really have a good mailing address right now until we move into the new place. And my business is attached to the old place. So I bought 2 big pieces of silver because at Rio, you can't ship, with your wholesale account or whatever it is to a different address. So, but I'm not trying to justify buying 2 huge pieces of silver because I just love it so much. But that being said, I'm going to get this, and we'll start with these. Let's see. Going to move all of this stuff. It was all nicely arranged and now it's not. I kind of like to just set everything how it's going to be here. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see, another pair of this. Good enough. And then these, although these might actually be not. Like that. Oh, hold on. Even better. That sounds good. Now, let's just, I don't like this pen. That's better. Let's just, okay, so those are done. Let's see what's happening here. Should be good. Should fit right like that. Boop. Honestly, maybe we could do this. No. It's like a puzzle. Let's see if we can get to. Yeah, we got it. That'll do. Honestly, scooch it. hopefully. Honestly, let me just redo this one. Oh my God, why? There we go. That one. I should do this one before I forget what I was doing. All right, so this. These have all been done. And silver is $22.91 at Rio today. Is that a good? I haven't been keeping up with the silver prices. Is that good? I don't know. Where do I find my inspiration? You know what? I just do a lot of reading and little sketches, and I just try to have fun with it. All right, now we're going to crack open this big piece of silver, and I am going to, it'll be easier to just lay these out and do them in rows. The good news is we can use, I think that's good. Let's see if this will fit. I know. This. I don't know why I feel like they need to match. And in fairness, I had just sent an enormous quantity of all right. You know, I'm way overthinking this. Right. There we go. All right, there we go. Way overthinking. It's just. That'll fit, yep. Now my plan, honestly, was to get into the studio a little early and pre-do all of this. But you know what? This is all part of the process. Good enough. I really feel like a little bit more. All right, so that's good. What's next? These. Oh, hold on. Can we fit? Is that everything? Wow, that's not too bad. All right, one more. Let's see. Scooches. Oh, yes. Nice. Now, because I don't want to, I want to make sure this is a nice, let's just see where we are. You know what, fine, I'll just eyeball it. And there's always going to be one that just doesn't fit, and I'll be having to crack open some more. There we go. Alrighty, I think that is a backing plate for everybody. Now we're going to, we've got all of that, and yes, you could saw that out with the saw, but we're not going to. We're going to go, the kiln cam is going to, oh, look at that. I've moved the cutter, the slicer, over next to the kiln. So let's go over there and slice these out. Here are the pieces. Oh, look into all the stuff that I've been packing up. Ready to go. Space, and it looks like, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Let's start. I do like to, just to make it easier. This is a little higher than the other. Let me move that out of the way. There we go. Mine as well. This table's a lot wobblier than the other. There we go. Good enough. All right, now what was I doing? All right, we got this. Hopefully that will be good. Now, I want it to be nice and straight. This is 20 gauge, by the way, fine silver sheet, if you were wondering. What is that in millimeters, you ask? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Just getting these last little nibbles. Like, it doesn't really matter too much. This little guy. That should do it. Let's put these. All right. Let's carry all this back to the desk and come back to the workbench. There we have it. Now, I probably should have, we're gonna have to fit all these back because I like to match them up at this point and know if I've made one too small before I put the rest of the silver away. Beautiful silver. Oh, you know what? There you go. You get put away anyway. We don't need the straight edge anymore. And so let's just... Oh, we know the big one. all of that. Save these little bits. Look, our scrap, because I sent in all the scrap. Huh. These were the beads that did it. These are the ones that got stuck in the little thing. So now we're just going to take a moment. And I know these go here. One goes there. That goes there. This probably goes there. This probably goes there. Let's see what these are. That one looks like it would go there. And the littlest ones. Oh, hold on. You know, I'm always, you go there, you go there, you go there, there. Nope. I always fuck this up. Just why? If I whisper, does it make it better? Ha, there we are. Okay, hold on, hold on. One can go there. There we go. The crowd goes wild, just like a puzzle. We've gotten in all of that, and we are ready. Now, we've got everyone has a friend. No one goes into this alone. Now we're going to sand first. So I need a little water, and let me get a bowl, because I just like to sand. Wet. I've already given myself, when I was I don't know why the argon tank gets me every time. The threads of the regulator for my argon tank are made of razors. I swear to God. Gets me every time I have to deal with that argon tank. I get it gives me a little kiss, a vampire kiss. So I don't want the paper here because it's just going to get wet. And I think none of these really matter front and back. So that is good. I'm truly setting myself up for success here. That out of the way. Now, let us get a fresh sanding disc. Say, we're going to sand first. I don't really feel like we need to flatten, but we'll sand first. And as we're sanding, we will put them on a piece of paper towel. That's the plan. Oops. I know, rearranging. Get these out of the way. I'll start with the big one. Now this, I'm in the wrong glasses. There we go. Now, because these are laser cut, they've got this little lip that I want on the bottom, not the top. So, I'm going to try not to give myself a paper cut. That looks good. Hold on, I want to get it. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm going to get a different, thicker piece of paper towel. I think. There we go. No offense, but this bothers me. We'll use that to wipe something down. And then this. Oh, I should do a thing. If you are interested in learning honestly how to do this kind of thing, fusing silver to create Champ-Levé bases, you should absolutely check out my Vimeo channel. There we go. I'm going to put that on there because I have over 100 videos on my Vimeo channel. Not all of them, not 100 videos about how to fuse silver, but a few videos on how to fuse silver. And I'm going to do them in order. Whenever I do something like this, I kind of like to yeah. I'm probably going to get in there with a little bit of filing action in a moment. Just well, maybe. This and that. Hey, Drew. Welcome to the Tuesday get together. I do want to, I know I'm going to, even just that little bit, I can tell I'm just sanding the skin off my finger. So let me just take a little moment, put that anywhere. There we are. I need to rearrange. I'm just going to put a piece of tape over my finger to protect it. Not too tight. There we go. Is that good? Do I want to put one on this one? Yes. There we go. That's feels better already. Where were we? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of this today. Although this tape is, oh, the tape is too slippery. Luckily it didn't end up on the floor. All right, the tape was fine. I'll just suffer for my art. And yes, I could get some of that. I don't have any of that. I'm out of that other tape, the tape that you wrap things around. I'll do it on one finger. How's that? There we go. That'll give me something to hold on to anyway. And that. That. All right, maybe I won't do all of these because I bet you guys actually want to see me do some actual fusing. So, two. Let's do this one. We'll do 4 more pieces and call it for the day. I mean, not for the day, so we can actually get to the fusing. Because, you know, like, there we go. Got that one. That one. That one. That one, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do one of these. This one. That one. Fine, let's just do all of these. This one. This one. There we go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fine. We'll do the rest of these. I'm just going to set them over here. I mean, I say we. I will do the rest of these later this afternoon on my own. Set these over there. Earrings galore. Earrings are just fun. They're like little dollops. You don't have to be committed. Honestly, that's a good way to come up with ideas, is to make a bunch of earrings, because it's a low commitment and they're fun. There's not anything. All right, so we've got these, and let's see if I can, a little bit of that. We're done with the water for now. And the next step, they're pretty flat, so we don't think we need to do that, but I do want to clean them with some Secret Already Raid. I don't know what that is, so hooray, I guess. Hello, let's see. Anyway, there's comments of people doing things. I'm too old for this. Now, what is next? We're going to get some of this wonderful isopropyl alcohol, and let's see, and I don't even know if that's on. Oh, that is on Twitch. So excellent. So we got the isopropyl. Let me get a probably not going to get a clean one. We'll get clean enough tea towel. All right, so let's go ahead and wipe these down. And do that. Some days, honestly, I need that. Let me come up a little bit. Oh, I was going to fool around with these a little bit. No, I'm not going to, because we can do that at the end. So I'm just going to wipe these down, clean them up. extra propyl alcohol. I had a couple, 2 weekends ago, I hosted Amy Roper Lyons. She's a fabulous, I know I'm doing this one again. She does Plique Jour enameling. She's amazing. She came to visit me, and so did my friend Lillian Jones, came in from Raleigh, and my good friend Betty, and we had a 3-day long enamel play date in my studio. We just honestly mostly just chatted about enameling, which was amazing. It's wonderful to have kind of great high-end conversations about enameling while we were enameling, and just played around and had a good time. I still don't know that I ever want to do plique jour. It seems super complicated. Actually, well, it's funny because the plique jour, I don't know if you know what it is, but it's like little stained glass windows. The enameling part is actually the easy part. It's the creation of the plique jour base that seems like a lot of work. So one thing at a time. All right, so these are all clean. We're in the home stretch. Thank Mr. Isopropyl for your alcohol. And let's get this one's looking a little crusty. Honestly, well, we might just thank that one. This one looks nice and fresh. This is cupric acetate mixed with some clear fire. Looks pretty good. And yeah, I don't know what secret a ready rate is, so who knows? I think it's just, I do have all of my, anyone can comment. So it's probably a young person's, people who actually know how to use these things. And sadly, my husband he was in between gigs, and he had been helping me with my videos, and I got he knows all about, well, he was going to find out all about that. He was like taking care of all of my videos and my social media, and now he's got a new gig, so he doesn't have time anymore. And I really kind of got used to like not having to do my own social media thinking anyway. I mean, I still did all the replies because he can't really answer questions about enameling, but he did such a good job with my videos, and he had so many good ideas, and I just don't have the follow through. So let's just set that. That's going to be a cool one. Let me get someplace to set these to dry. There we go. This one. I don't think I need this tape on my finger anymore. Let me go ahead and remove it. Or is it just going to live on my finger now? I'm like, why is my finger hurting? Because the tape's on too tightly. There's another one right like that. Beautiful. Let's get this one. Oh, did you do the Brooklyn class? She was just about She left my studio to go to that Brooklyn class, if that's the one that you did. She was doing, in fact, she made the little sample piece in my studio that she was going to use for that class, if that is the class. There we go. That one's done. Probably honestly could have flattened that one, but I'm lazy. Oh, that's a bit much. It's fine though. Beautiful. Let's see. These are going to definitely need a moment to dry. But yes, one good thing that might come of me not having an acetylene torch is there's definitely going to be a lot more tutorials using that easy torch, which I know is a little bit more accessible to more people. So I'll have to get really good at it. I did hook up Amy with Magda in Portugal, so Amy, I shouldn't even say whatever. Hopefully, maybe Amy will teach a class in Portugal next year. Nothing's written in stone. I swear, don't bother Magda about it just yet. Oop, scooch you over. But I'll be teaching 2 sessions in Portugal next year, 2 in a row. Well, 2 5-days. So, not sure yet if the sign up. I think if you've already done a workshop, you get first dibs. So I'm not sure if she's actually announced it, and so I should definitely keep my mouth shut about it. But I've already bought my plane ticket. Well, I got a great deal on a plane ticket, and I was like, you know what? If it falls through and there is no 2-week-long enamel workshop in Porto, I'm going to walk the Camino from Porto to Santiago de Compostela solo, walking. So part of me is like, ooh, I shouldn't wish not to have to do the workshop. But, and yeah, I guess I could stay an extra couple weeks after to do it, but that's a long time to be gone. There we go. Let's just put you right there. 2 more. Set you right there. Oh, I'm so glad. We'll just say Mystery Enameler that was the class in. She's so nice. I was struck by how kind. I aspire to be half as kind and patient as Amy Roper Lyons. She is honestly probably one of my favorite people ever, just because being around her is so soothing and calming. And she's a great, great teacher. So I hope you had a good time. And there we go. That is good. Although she almost burnt down my studio. I'll show you. No one has ever almost burnt down my studio except for Amy Roper Lyons. And she's so wonderful that just have to move. There we go. So, all right, so these are going to dry. We're done with this and that. So I'm going to put this away, and we're going to go put these under the heat lamp so they dry a little bit more, and then we'll get the torch all set up how we're going to do it. So let's put these under the heat lamp to dry. Let me see if I can drop them all on the floor and we can start over with this process. Let's not do that. And we'll go to the kiln cam. Oh, well, it's not pointing at the kiln. Here we are. Let's just set this right here because we're going to bring this over anyway. This is a very hot lamp. We're going to bring the kiln cam is going to segue all the way. Look how beautiful it is outside. Oh, you can't tell because it's just, the sun is crazy. Let's come over to the, here we are. Oops. That's good. Let me not trip over anything. Oh, hold on. I just noticed my computer is not plugged in. I probably want to remedy that. Thank you. There we go. So I got to do some shenanigans before we do any things. And the first thing is we don't need the pickle pot. Here can go over there. Pickle pot. Thank you. We'll use you later. We don't need these. Set you guys up here. Really the only thing that I need is my pokey tool. Blow that, and I'm going to kind of set up, let's see, we'll arrange. I like to kind of make a grill. So we'll pull out 5 bricks. We don't want a light. I'm going to move the light out of the way. It's easier to see, honestly, with no light. Oh yeah, here, see right here? This burnt spot that Amy Roper Lyons. I shouldn't say, I should just say Amy, but for some reason in my brain, she's got 3 names. Yeah, she was like showing, doing a little thing. We were all watching. She was showing us, and then she pivoted to talk to us, and oops. I decided right then and there, no more. We didn't have this thing set up. She was just doing it on the tripod. There we go. We've got that. Ooh, no, we don't need any eutectic solder. Let's go ahead and clean this up. I'm going to get too clean. There we go. Nice. Mine as well. Get that is good. Now, all right, have a great time. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Let's turn on. Ooh, let's come down. Does it go all the way down? It does not. There is the acetylene tank. Does it go down? Oh, there we are. There's the acetylene tank. We want to see, we're just waiting for things to dry. So I'm like, what excitement can we do besides turning on this tank? go. There we go. I don't know. A little bit more. Yeah, I don't trust it. That's why I tap it a little bit more. Does that sound good? Perfect. Alrighty. Very exciting. Now, let's call them all the way back up. There we go. Do we want to be, let's get on this side because, there we go. Maybe even a little lower. Oh, I don't want to, yeah, we'll be fine. Cool, we've got a cord management issue here. All right, that is fine. I'm going to just drape this over here so I can be, there we go. That sounds pretty good. Now let me go get the pieces. They're probably not super dry, but it'll just have to go. So, I always get stressed out having to fuse in front of people, either live, and I guess I'm just kind of like a, there we go, we've got those. Now, let's decide, and I'm going to move this over a little bit. There we go. Get it out of my way a little bit. I'm going to do, we're not going to start with that. We'll start with the easy low-hanging fruit, which would be these little guys. Wait, how many did I say I had? 2, 3, 4, 6. That'll be good. So we'll do 6, and then we'll do these. I'm going to bring you guys over there. Give them another moment to. All right, let's go ahead and let's get my pick and maybe zoom in a little bit. You want to zoom? Let me just, I don't normally have the tripod over there like that. Let's just take a moment. There we go. All right, so we'll zoom in a little bit. Zoom in more. There we go. How's that? That looks pretty good. I don't think it's going to be in my way too much. Well, it's in my way a little bit, but that's okay. It's part of the fun of streaming. Got a nice torch, and I'm just going to start in the left side and work my way around that is a clockwise motion, one at a time. I don't know if I can get my hand back there because the camera's in the way, but we'll see. There we go, and perfect. Now let's go to the next one. Honestly, these teardrops are, for some reason, the easiest shape. Even easier than like a circle. Well, maybe a circle would be the easiest shape, but that's why I always like to start. I like to warm up fusing a teardrop shape. And I see this one's a little bent up. I bet this one's not going to go as good. Oop. There we go, done. Ugh. There's a spot. That's fine. Oh, there we go. It's like a little fleck. Come on, buddy. There we go. For some reason, I'm trying to avoid using the pick. There we go. And boom. Start on that side. There we go. Done. There we go. Looks good. Now, let's get the last 5 done. Look beautifully done. This is hot, so I'm just going to, this is usually, these ends generally are not hot. We're just going to set you guys down over here. And remember, we cleaned up one of these, so we'll get a fresh one of these. And I like to get a nice cold one with each fresh batch. And you know what, we'll start with, now we got the more challenging ones. The biggest one right there. These little guys. Stick you, and then a zoop and the Baroque earrings. Beautiful. Alrighty, now. Any questions? No. How exciting. Alright, so now we're going to do these. I wonder if we can adjust just a little bit. Let's see. Seriously? There we go. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Good enough. So we got those things. I probably am going to have to use the pick on this bigger one. I'm warmed up, so there's no excuse not to just dive on in. Dive on in. A nice big bushy flame, bigger than that. A little bit more for this bigger piece. There we go. we go. See how much longer that took to heat up. Hopefully. I can see that curly Q is sticking up. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. I see it. I said, there we go. I meant we should go, buddy. There we... Fine. He's like, fine. All right, I'm going to take a moment, pull it off the heat so I can press... Whoop, press this down, press this guy down. Make sure. Now I'm going to have to heat it back up again, but that's okay. I can't heat and press at the same time. I am not multitasky like that. There we go. We're back up. It's easier to get. There we go. Let's go counterclockwise. Okay, that's fine. Let's get all of this. There we go. I'm going to go around twice. There we go. Maybe 3 times is the charm. There we go. Especially right here. Come on. Right there. You don't want to melt it. One more time around, right here. There we go. All right, let's move on to the next one. I think we got most of it. I think we got all of it. We'll look at everything, honestly, when... And this I can see is actually sticking up a little bit. I should have actually flattened these. You know, coulda, shoulda. Coulda, shoulda. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to pull you off, press you down. There's a lot going on here. There we go. You can see how much longer these bigger, slightly more complex ones take. I can tell. There we go. Beautiful. Moving on to the next one. This one's not quite sticking up as much, but there's a lot of extra silver on the top piece. Here we go. Oh, there we go. It's not. Let's make sure it's tacked down before I start pressing it gently down. If you start pressing, you don't want you to scooch it in a bad way. Go, hold on. Let's not overdo it. This one's probably going to take 2 goes, which irritates me, but Fine. You know what? That's... I honestly cannot afford to lose this piece. We'll have to do it in two. Fine. Let's just get these two little guys. I think we'll see if any other one needs a little second go around. Let's live in the moment here. There we go. Oop, boop, 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 boop. Not too fast. Do I want to press it down? This is always a more challenging. Although doing it twice probably wouldn't be bad since I already got to go back. Fine, you know what? Since we got to do that other one twice, maybe let's not push it for this. Oh, there we go. That was nice and done. Beautiful. There we go. Now, let me go get a piece of steel so we can cool these down a little faster. And then we'll have a look. We'll take this anyway. All right, we're going to come to, let's move over to the workbench. Osbor says, your work is amazing. I have so many things that I love in the store. Well, you know, who says you only have to buy one thing in my store? There we go. So these are nice and cool. These are nice and hot. I wonder how hot these are. So let's just, wait, did I move over? I did. Let's just put these right there. I know they're cool because I can, yeah, because I'm touching this willy-nilly. I have to move this camera out of the way or else I will definitely trip on it. So there we go. Let's go ahead and see. Now these little guys are probably still piping hot. These guys. These are the ones that, and I don't want to, let me grab. Are these? Yeah. Set that right there. And we're going to have a look at everything. See, sometimes they get stuck. Especially this shape. If the teardrop is the easiest shape for some reason, this is a more difficult shape. It's these little pointy things. And there we go. Stick you right there. There we go. Now let's let that cool down over there. And let's take a moment, cool these down with some. Now, are we cool? Yes. Let's have a look at what is going on. All right, so this one, we're looking at the edge here. Ah, oh, my glasses. I got the good glasses on. I'm looking through my iPhone camera to see how it is. And this looks beauteous. Perfect. Perfectly fused. Even these little characters over here. Nice. Honestly, having little doodads and cut throughs makes it easier also makes it easier for fusing. And a nice shiny thing, which is good. That's perfect. Let's look at these. These look good. We've got a good pile, and then I'll do the, it's not, I shouldn't do a value judgment. The finished in one go-around pile, and the needs a second go-around pile. That is good. That is good. That's good. Sometimes it's hard to tell. There's like this weird mirror thing that happens, but that looks good. Let's just look at this one. I feel like I'm going to do that one again. And this one I know. Oh, I know, it's like, is it? All right, this. I know this one was like butter. But sometimes it looks like butter, and then you go and look at it, and you realize not quite butter. All right, that looks good to me. So we're going to redo these, which is fine. It's fine, I tell you. Let me get, pull this way. Flatten a little bit. Flatten a little bit. This one, honestly. Nah, yeah, you're right. If you have any doubt, it's always better to just do it again. Now let's get a little fusing liquid. Just on the outside, just on the outside. And we don't have to let it dry because it don't matter. Just a little bit. On the outside. There we go. Oh, and then this one right here. Beautiful. Good enough. Now, let's go back to, oh yeah, we gotta actually take the camera back. Just close this dumb lid. Now, let's bring the camera back to there. Let me get a fresh thing. I'm gonna get a fresh one of these and clean it up. Put it on the thing, and let's go to the, I guess this would be the fusing cam. Let's go to the fusing cam. Oh, sorry, the Vimeo. Oh, nice. There we go. How about that? Let's move this over here. Everything except for streaming. There we go. Now let's bring these over here. 1, 2, just these 3 little guys. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it like that. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and honestly move this over a little bit. Perfect. Get a good size flame. Oh, hold on. Oh, a little fleck, hold on. May not set anything on fire while I... There we go, I'll get the rest of that. I obviously didn't clean this mesh as good as I could. There's little flecks. That's just the flecks of steel. It's harder to see in the second go around, but we'll do our best. Oh. So close, so close. There we go. Let's go around. There we go. Beautiful, and done. Done. Let's not overdo it. There we go, there we go. Perfect. Done. The trick is knowing when to back the F off. There we go. Yep. There we go. Done. Alrighty. Beautiful. Done for now. Let's just get that good. Let me get over. Let's go back to the workbench camera. We're going to let those cool. And where is our stuff? Oh, it's a pile. We made a pile over there. All right, I'm going to move this camera out of the way so I don't trip on it later. And we're going to just do a little bit of, you know, the continuation. We've done the fusing. Well, let's go ahead and cool these pieces off and have a look. Where did I put my tweezers? Oh, they're right here. These are hot, hot, hot. Put that over there. Yeah, we can cool them fast by sucking the heat into these steel blocks. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. So we've got all our pieces perfectly fused. This one we're going to have to saw out with the saw because you can see a lot going on, and I'll have to saw that out, and then I'll have to solder two little components on the back, but that's not going to happen today, or right now anyway. But the next thing that's going to happen, I feel like they're poker chips. Ante up, everyone. Now, let's get some wax and some piece of plastic. There we go. And we're going to switch this out. For a drill bit, which is right here. And yeah, I don't have the quick change. I just don't. Let me just... There's nothing quick about me. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead. Now the ones that... This one doesn't have a hole to be drilled, but these all... I like to drill the holes first before I cut them out because it's easier to drill something that has something to hold on to it. So... Oops. There's this. I'm feeling kind of whispery today. There we go. Doop, doop, doop. Done with that. Let's drill these holes. Got my, if anyone cares, I believe it's a size 54 drill bit. Who knows? You know, I realize I don't have this light on. Oh well. I was rearranging when I was packing up my arc welder. I had to move this lamp. I think I'm going to find a better spot for my arc welder in my new studio. It was always in the way and not easy, you know, to use it. You know, I'm excited. I love setting up a new studio. It is one of the purest joys. I don't look forward to the move, but I look forward to unpacking, putting it together. Beautiful. Now these have to get sawed out because they are a funny shape. These don't have to be sawed out because we can use the scissors. Wow. So let's do the easy, let's do the low hanging fruit first. There we go. Start with the easy shape. The more care I take with this, the less filing I have to do later. And yes, these scissors are quite literally from the craft store. They are not specific to metals. I don't even think they were made to do metals, but there we go. And obviously we'll have to do some of that. These, let's get, oops. There we go. Scrappity dap. Maybe you guys. Where did I put? Right, you have to be. Where did I put the one that I just cut out? Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do this. There we go. So I can see what's going on. be shaping them after I've done the grinding of the edges, as it were. Then we'll shape them and enamel them. I think this has been a much more successful, I don't know if it's a successful stream, but you know that last stream I did last Tuesday, was it last Tuesday? I just felt like everything I did, I messed it up, and I literally woke up in the middle of the night and I was just like, oh God, what am I doing with my life? But I was like, I better just get back in the saddle. If you wonder why, fancy shapes like this always cost more because I'll have to get out my saw and actually manually saw them out. There we go. So glad. Boop. All right. Should we saw these out? Do we have time? Yeah. All right. Let's do it. You know what? Let's commit. Thank you, Fiskar Scissors. You are amazeballs. Now, we got to do these because they're funny shapes. They cannot be cut out with the Fiskars. No Fiskars for you. So I'm going to get... Going to pull back. Whoa. Let's get this. Let's just do it. Yeah, because if I don't do it now, they'll sit and I won't do it today because I've got some other things to do after this. After I end this stream, I am going to finish that magician ring, get it all polished. I'm going to, there we go. Good. So we start with the hard thing? Yes. Let's do that. I have to get a fresh blade because I was trying to cut some steel plate with this, and so I can guarantee you it is a bad blade. How about, what variety shall we do today? Let's do 4/aught, because we got a lot of little curly cues in there. Let's do that. Put that in my mouth. It's the right direction. Oops. E, E, E. I don't know what musical note that is. F, E, A. Who knows? Now let's get a little bit of this. Choop, choop. And the better job I do now, the less hand filing I'm going to have to do later. So let's take a moment. Is this going to be in the way? Let's find out. Yes. Well, it's not in the way, but I can't see. Hold on. It's easier to see. There we go. That'll do. Do I want to start on the hard bits? Yes, let's eat that frog. I don't like I actually want to put that light on because I can't see. This is probably going to be a one-of-a-kind piece. Ugh, this is not one I want to be making on Christmas Eve. It's going to have an underpainting of black and all shades of purple and dark grays. And it will feature a beautiful amethyst. Yes, that is the plan. Let's get a little bit. Oh, the wax is on the other side. What is going on there? There we go. Sorry, everybody. Oh, look at me. There we go. My goal today was to be kind and patient, especially because I spend a lot of time yelling at inanimate objects. So calm and patient and kind to inanimate objects. And obviously people, but how many people do I see every day? Not that many. This blade. Checking. I can feel like the blade's loosening a little bit. Probably going to break in a moment. Let's get a little bit of this. Oh yeah. That one a little bit. Got the top off anyway. There we go, we got top cut out good. That can go in there. Let me tighten this blade a little bit. That seems better. Stretch. This is going to be very gothic. Just in time for Halloween or autumn. So drop that on my lap. Oh, almost. I swear if I break it now. I will be kind and patient. Last little nibble. Good enough. Really? There we go. Haha. That. Oop, drop that. Yeah, so it's going to be this way. It's almost like a gothic fleur-de-lis. And I've got this beautiful strand of amethyst. Look at this Gordon. These are beautiful. I've had these for a while. Look how the faceting on these is really nice. So there's going to be kind of like, here's the plan. That will be this on the top, and then I've got a drop. I've got another one for the drop, so they'll be kind of, the plan will be like this. That will hang down. All shades of purple and black, mostly black, a lot of black. So that will be what this is going to be, and definitely one of a kind because that was a pain in the butt. So, and I only have one of these beautiful strands, so not something that's going to be happening a lot of. So that is the plan for that. And you know what? I'm going to saw these two out later because it's just about 2 o'clock, which is coffee time in my book. I've earned a piece of coffee. I've earned a cup of coffee. So let's go to the selfie cam. Well, hello, it's the selfie cam. Yes, we're done. We're done with all of this nonsense for now. And I will be back next week. I'm doing a workshop next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it will be on Friday that I'll be back. So, you get once a week for me right now. And hopefully maybe there'll be some interesting things that we'll be doing. So again, thank you so much and have a great day, everybody. Take care. Try to stay, if you're in the middle of summer like we are, try to stay cool. So take care. Boop.